bridge.
すべて正常です。いいタイミングで来てくれましたね。
He came right on time, cutscene.
以前にも話しましたが、ここはやっぱり今後の行動のライルが街に持つ運び
Talk a lot. I just.
ええ、それ
A lot of people say this story is good, but man, it's been going like 7 years. I just can't get invested in games. Hard because how many I played that are shut down.
ブローニャ
Like, nah, I'm skipping all that. Sorry. I don't care.
行動開始。
この辺りなんだけど、何か使えそうなものはないか手分けして探そう。
バイクがあればいいんです
Just
が。
want to get to the point where they stop talking.
これはいいね。少なくとも休憩するときにもっとリラックスできる気がする。この前たまたま第三小隊の臨時基地を通ったけど、まさか椅子が1個しかなかったとは。大変だったんだな。
次の行動座標に向かいます。
どうやらまた手分けして作業する時が来たみたいだ。僕が物資を探してくるから怪物たちは君に任せたよ。先に言っておくけど別にサボろうとしてるわけじゃないから。隊長も言っただろ、戦闘を避けるようにって。僕は悪くないからね。
私行動開始。
崩れたばかりみたいだ。
座標に向かいます。
今度こそ価値のある物資は見つけられるかな。
急ぎましょう。行動開始。
やっぱりこうなると思ってたよ。道理で崩れたばかりのように見えたんだ。親友、人生って伏線だらけだよな。よしつくぜ。収穫なしか。
いつから後ろにいたんですか？
この方向じゃない気がします。引き返しましょうか。
Of course, you're not gonna let me fight the boss.
起動。
ここはまあ
Dude, let's stop the cutscenes. Talk so much.
第三小隊の先輩はとても頼もしい。
Let's look in the jump. Let's look in the trash.
頑張らなきゃ。機動力には自信があります。
これ以上この怪物たちを自由にさせたらガラクタしか残らないと思うぜ。分かった。
この任務思ったより簡単じゃなさそうだ。
So Twitch paid me today.
よかった。
They gave me all the money they were holding hostage, which
Okay.
was why I stopped streaming on there. I started having immense guilt that people were subscribing to me and I didn't see a cent of it. Just kind of like randomly gave it to me today, so now I've got some money to sit on.
この道は前にも
I
歩
don't
い
really
た
see a
ような
reason to stream on there anymore, though.
気のせい
A
か。
lot of people are really unhappy with Twitch right now. I've already partnered on here. I have no payment threshold. Like, I don't really see a reason. They sent me like $100. That's their threshold. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm actually in a better spot than some people because they can't get off that site, and I've succeeded in getting off there. Like, it's eye-opening, that's for sure. I managed to get off there. Especially with their payment threshold and how much they take every month. A lot of people are starting to really kind of fall out of love with that site. I use it a lot myself. I just don't stream on there anymore. Generally, if you manage to get noticed at all, it's already pretty hard to do that. And like, if you actually get like to the point I'm at where I'm partnered, it's better to just focus on the one that you're partnered on. I've been partnered on here forever. Try as I might, I could not make a name for myself on Twitch. I tried.
収完了。次の行動座標に向かいます。
He's got
収束モード。
He's got people who he thinks likes him, but they just want to have more shitpost content, cringe compilations. Don't really see how he's worth supporting, personally. But then again, we live in a world where, you know, instead of like supporting their friends who are content creators, people will donate to like literal millionaires. I don't pretend to make sense of it. Like, sub to your friend who's an affiliate or like trying to get partnered. Don't donate to somebody who's making millions. Like, come on now. They don't need it. They're not going to remember who you are. You have disposable income. Support people who need it. I'm not even talking about myself. Like, I do that for my friends. My $5 went a lot farther with him than some millionaire. I just don't get it. It's really weird to me. Dude, unless those people are like really bad with their money, like they could not work for years and be fine.
Okay. この道は前にも。
ここが親友が墜落した埠頭だったんだね。
先輩痛かったですよね。問題ありません。当時の彼は気絶している状態でしたので痛みは感じていなかったはずです。それに彼が着地する前に
I don't know, DSB just has like a lot of blind followers, but then like
どうして憂鬱そうな
he's
顔をし
also
てる
like
んだい？
a lot of the other people that got popular off cringe compilations where people just support him because he's ammunition for those videos. DSP cringe compilations have been popular for like over a decade. You have to wonder like how many people like actually really like his content. It's probably a lot smaller than you think. I mean, there's already such a big market for cringe compilations and stuff, not just from him, but like anybody. You can make money off someone else's content. I don't know, it must be, it must be humbling to know that, like, your entire livelihood is tied to being bad at video games. Like, if you somehow just only played something you were good at, and you, like, never stepped out of your comfort zone like I do sometimes, that nobody would watch. Like, if he started playing, like, fighting games and stuff from his fighting game days, like, it'd probably be, like, less people watching. Because the whole appeal is gone. It's the opposite of, like, what the kind of stuff I do, like, where... You know, I tried Monster Hunter off stream because a friend of mine let me game share. I didn't like it. People would have hated watching it. they would have hated watching it, and they would have been criticizing everything I was doing because, you know, I'm not good at those games. I don't really have any experience with them. Whereas if I play something like this, more people are inclined to watch. No, I think they're, like, gone in the story. Alright, so am I time gated? I forgot. This mode is really fun. I like it, but they time gate you a lot. Can't make that much progress. I might actually be done for today. Yeah, it wants me to raise the moon ring to level 10. Wish the Bloody Palace was unlocked. I don't really like playing the base game of this anymore. This is so much better. Yeah, I think I'm time gated. Sad to say, I was enjoying that. I don't seem to be able to, you don't seem to have whatever it was called. It's basically Bloody Palace. I really like that mode on the first one. It's probably going to be like a week of playing this. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed. I don't think I can do much else. I'll go back outside, but I don't think there's anything else I can do. Oh, wait. Never mind.
Charge 完了。ローニャ、戦場に到着しました。
Can't imagine playing this on the phone.
索敵に集中してください。
People are saying it's overheating their phones in like 5 minutes of playing. It's weird.
全力で戦う。燃やし尽くせ。そろそろこの戦闘を終わらせる時だ。これだけか。
Oops. Yeah. This isn't entirely skill-based. It actually is, it's time-based. It's actually a lot like Terranigma. Terranigma was kind of like this too. Even if you can do it, the stats prevent you from really killing the bosses. It takes like 30 minutes to kill them. Some people can get off Twitch, but there's a lot that feel trapped on there. Like they're doing well financially, but Amazon takes half of everything they make pretty much. Like if someone subscribes to you, a tier 3 sub on Twitch, it's $25, right? And they still take half. So a tier 3 sub, that person's like a whale of your community, right? Like, not that many people will think your content's worth that much. Those are people that like really like you, or like personal friends, or I don't know, significant others or whatever. Like, very small amount of the people that watch you will pay that much, but then you're only seeing half of it. Like the revenue split is the same from the lowest tier to the highest tier. Like, most of your subs realistically are going to be tier 1. But then, like, tier 3, I mean, you're losing $12.50. That's crazy. Like, I would be frustrated with that too. I mean, I'm not in that position, of course, but I totally get it. I'm actually pretty lucky that I never really made a name for myself on there because I don't have any attachment to that platform. As a viewer, yes. A lot of the streams I'd like to watch are on there. Wonder if Twitch will budge on it. Feel like they won't. You can't swim. If I get over there. Ah, here we go. Oh.
この道は前にも歩いたような気のせいか。了解。この任務、思ったより簡単じゃなさそうだ。
No, I played this before. I just like don't like the. I got tired of the base combat in this game. Like, this is way better in every way, pretty much. They just put out a new expansion for it, so I'm playing through it right now.
収完了。急ぎましょう。収束モード。アルティメットブレイド完全解放。
こちらの勝ちだ。
チャージ完了。終わりにしました。
I used to be a content creator for this, but I kind of like fell out with it because I was playing too much other stuff. The monetization in this game is really bad. Like before Genshin Impact came out, I was a content creator for this game for like a year. I mostly just played this, Bloody Palace. Don't play anything with tag combos, you guys know that. If it has tag combos, I'll play it. Character level too low, yeah, I'm noticing that. Unfortunately, it's just a service game, so they time gate you. No, that's pretty much all I can do for today. I will play this more later. That's why I said I was gonna play a bunch of games tonight. If I remember correctly, the first version of this, it took like 2 weeks to max out. That was actually ranking pretty high at the Bloody Palace. I think it was like a bit of an adjustment for the base game players because it's like it's more skill based. You don't really have team synergies, or you don't have to pay for gear or anything, so it's mostly skill. But it does have that weird like Terranigma level scaling, where if you're below level, you do crap damage and everything takes like 15 years to die. And I know a lot of people didn't play Terranigma, but I played that game when I was a teenager. That game had the dumbest leveling system. It's like you would do 1 damage to something, and then you would level up once, and then you would do normal damage, and then if you leveled up again, you just became unstoppable. It was really weird. At least in the English translation for that game that was released, there was nothing in the game that told you that. Like, basically, you can't play that game under leveled. Even the speed run for that game, they have a bunch of forced grinding. Oh, you played Terra Enigma, yeah. Yeah, I played the European version of that on emulator. I know a lot of people haven't played that game, but that's what I call that kind of leveling mechanic. Where it's like, you can't beat it with skill. You have to be around the level that they want. And if you're not, then everything has like 15 billion health. I wasn't really a fan of it. Yeah, I played the ROM of that when I was in high school. But yeah, that mode of Honkai Impact is like that. If you're like under leveled, you can beat them, but it takes forever. It's not really designed to be played like that. So they want you to keep logging on. You should watch a speed run of that game. I don't remember. I think it's the bug boss with the in the cave, the little holes that the bugs come out. They grind there for like 10 minutes. The two birds too. I don't remember what the names of the bosses are. They grind there forever. It is usually like JRPG speedruns. They get through it like really under level. Like even if the game's turn based, they have like ways to like break the game and like not have to grind. But in Terra Enigma, you have to grind. Like there's no way. You'll be doing literally 1 damage and they'll have like 3,000 HP. So unless you want to hit the boss literally like 2,000 times, you have to grind. I remember when I played that, I grinded out to the max, and I beat the boss. He died, like, instantly, because I was way over his level. I just thought I'd explain that for people that haven't played Honkai Impact. Ugh. Yeah, there's a lot of forced grinding. Lots of forced grinding. Like, it's different from a lot of others RPG speedruns. They'll do stuff like 15 levels under, even if it's like turn-based and they have like very little control over the combat. Like they still find ways to do it. You can't do that in that game. The bump combat East games are like that too. Speed runs for those. They have forced grinding. No, in one way, it's like a way to make it so
The power of snow.
you can't enter something under level, but it sucks that they literally can't do it with skill. You have to grind.
forth! Slipstream! Slipstream! Out of the way! Shall we dance? Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Here's the finale! Every frog has his day.
Yeah, I think they use the bosses as grind spots.
Happy to help!
Ooh, that was a sick combo. Nice.
That's how we do it. Cat Ranger stop.
I don't know, I'm not playing very well tonight.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Check this out! Here's the finale! Let's kick it up a notch.
damn it, man. I like Jen as a character. I can't stand fighting her. Alright, nice combo though. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this one. I'm blocking. No side switch for you. Nice try.
Shall we dance? Follow my lead.
Still not giving up. Raw EX. Reversal EX.
Eat fire!
Kids just don't learn. Over here. Slipstream. Over here. Out of the way. Shall we dance? Slipstream. Over here. Pressing for you. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale. Slipstream. Over here.
That's why you never give up. That's why you never give up. Never give up. You need to follow the teachings of this show. Is to not give up. See? You don't give up.
Next time, let's make it a great one.
You don't give up and you can still come back. Yeah, and I got Diamond off that too. Nice. Back in Diamond this season. New season just started. GG's. That's why you don't give up. I just had to make a conscious decision to not do that new combo I'm learning because I didn't want to drop it. I'm glad I did. I landed the other one fine.
3, 2, 1, fight!
Pressing for you. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale. Pressing for you.
You and I had some unfinished business.
Okay, I was blocking low. What happened there? I don't like fighting Jen.
It's morphin' time!
Fuck.
Show you what you get.
Damn it.
Dance? Be right back. Slipstream over here. Out of the way.
Started a lot of slop there at the end. I started dropping combos.
Every frog has his day.
Must be higher ranked now. It's probably just gonna keep giving me the same guy. Someone else. Oh man, Jen and Lauren. I'm not looking forward to this. I don't think I'm winning this one. That's some intense zoning. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get in. There are really good point characters too. Good points and they're good anchors. That's a really good team. See what this person can do.
Back to action.
2, 1, fight!
Fuck.
I'll turn things around. Slipstream over here. Slipstream over here. Slipstream over here.
Fuck.
Out of the way! Up here!
Kaoru Shiba! Lead of the Shiba clan.
Rangers together, samurai forever! Samurai symbol power!
Ojikara.
I am the Red Ranger! And your downfall!
Nice combo.
Samurai fire!
It's forfeit!
Are you gonna, like, actually fight or just run away? You're starting to really annoy me.
Time for action!
Half screen normals.
Samurai fire!
God. That's what happens when people block in this game.
That's how we do it, Cat Ranger style.
That was actually, both of us had a lot of patience there. Oh, donation. Thank you. Here's your alert. Here, you get this too. don't think I'm getting any rage quits tonight, so I think this will be the only ninja summoning tonight. Only honest players on tonight, no rage quitters. Alright, there you go. Special occasion. Rage quitters are hibernating right now. They're hibernating for the winter. They need to get that winter coat in. There's been no rage quitters. I had a bunch yesterday. Today, people are actually wanting to play. Heaven forbid. I've already fought this guy like 5 times tonight.
Is the battle within.
Running a set at this point. Wow, that conversion was something special. That was cool.
Over here. Out of the way. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale. Let's finish this. Maximum ninjetti.
You're under arrest.
What? What the jank was that?
I've got this.
That was a shitty conversion. I could have ended it right there. Gameplay quality is diminishing. Beat 6.
Hold it right there.
Beat 6.
Eat fire.
I got that. See ya. Got you covered.
May the power protect you all.
Shall we dance?
God damn it, man. I'm tired of fighting this person. I hate how they play. Give me someone else. Totally my fault I lost, but it's just annoying to fight. Gen hidden missiles is like one of the best assists in the game. I don't get why people say that the season 1 and 2 characters are power creep. They're
Your
not.
time is up.
The DLC character power creep in this is like nothing compared to like Arc System Works games. Nowhere near. Season 1 and 2 characters can still pull their weight. I think it might be time to switch games. I usually stop playing this for the night, and I just keep getting the same 2 people. Give it one more match. Play something else. player pool is low, especially since I'm like top 200. Yeah, I think that's it for grid tonight. Rank 144, that's why. Like, none of these people are on right now. I'm in Diamond rank 2. Diamond, so a lot harder. Yeah, I usually get around 150 to 200 each season. That's good enough grid for tonight. I felt like playing that more, but no one's really on right now. Yeah, you get Monster Hunter Rise forum. People are like calling the game out for being slow and clunky, which it is. People tell you to get good. Monster Hunter's always been slow and clunky. I mean, they're not wrong. I tried playing that game tonight offline. I thought it was just insufferable to play. So slow. I know those games print money though. I mean, I'm obviously the one that's in the wrong for not liking it. That's all they fucking make now is that and Resident Evil. Like, not interested in either of those franchises, but they keep making them. People keep buying them. The shit that I like is not popular. I totally understand that. It's weird how people get so defensive when people call it slow and clunky. It's like, I mean, you can't call it fast and responsive. It's not. It's just, it's an acquired taste franchise. Always has been. As much as they try to, like, update it, it's always going to be that way. Unless they do, like, a complete 180. Like, I don't get why people, like, are so defensive about it. It's like, it's fine if you like it. I mean, people like Dark Souls. Those games are nothingness combat-wise, too. But it's fine if you like it. You don't like fast-paced combat. That's fine. But it's weird how people are in denial that it's not slow. Like, it is. That's the whole thing that they go for in those games. It's supposed to be, like, very weighty. And if you like that, then, you know, you got hundreds of hours every time they put out a new game. That's cool. I mean, I wish that I could like them, but I don't. I don't know, the defensiveness, the defense mechanism is just kind of weird to me. Like, not everybody's going to be on board with it, but you can't say it's not slow and quick. It is. It's just, you've been playing the games for a long time, and you're accustomed to it, and you like it. Like, people expecting something faster are going to be disappointed. Can't really say that they're wrong. Maybe they're a little misguided, but not wrong. I know, it just bothers me. Like, the denial. I mean, I understand that they're great games. They are. It's just, I can't get into them. I've tried multiple times. And I just can't get into it. But I realize they're great games. It's just, I'm not going to call them something they're not. They are slow and quirky. People like it for that. That's cool too. I like faster paced games. I don't get why they're so defensive. Like, your franchise is at the top of the food chain with Capcom. They put those games out so often. If you like anything else besides that or Resident Evil from Capcom, you might be waiting until you're in a retirement home for a new one. Like, why do you need to be defensive? There's nothing to be defensive about. I really liked God Eater 3 for what it was worth. I know a lot of Monster Hunter players don't like that game, but that was like everything I wanted. Really fast, responsive, you had parries and stuff. I really had fun with that game. It didn't have anywhere near as much content as Monster Hunter, of course, but gameplay-wise, I liked it. I did like everything in that game. The problem is that the Monster Hunter clones don't have anywhere near as much staying power.
Now tell me, which of these mementos do you feel a connection to? Now then, we return to the point of no return. Playing the shame it's all considering the go back to
better get used to you remember this contract in return. Give it time. It'll take you some time until you
Yeah, if you don't like Monster Hunter, you'll like God Eater. And if you like God Eater, generally you won't like Monster Hunter. That seems to be the formula. Like, there's very few people that like both. Like, those are just the sides of the spectrum right there. But there are some Monster Hunter players that like Tokiden, because Tokiden isn't quite like God Eater speed, but it's still faster, and the builds are, a lot of people like the builds and stuff, the Amas. Yeah, very few Monster Hunter players like God Eater and vice versa. Like, almost no crossover between those franchises, even though they're mechanically very similar. You know, there's one of my mods in here. He's been playing that game. I might reinstall it and play with him, since I just seem to be. I don't have the genes to enjoy Monster Hunter combat. like genetically, I just can't enjoy those games. Might look into it. It's just kind of boring. Let's play something else. Yeah, I don't have the genetic capability to tolerate Monster Hunter. I just don't get why fans of that franchise are so defensive. It's like, how can you deny it's slow and clunky? like there's nothing wrong with liking it, but I mean, that's just straight denial. It is. It's just Monster Hunter fans like that, and that's fine. Don't expect everybody to like cocaine-induced, speed games like I do. I get that there's another side of the spectrum. Like, why be so defensive about it? Just admit it's slow and clunky, but you like it. That's cool. I mean, Dark Souls games are like that, and they sell millions. Obviously, there's a market for it. Like, don't deny that it's something it's not. Like, it is slow and clunky. I don't know. I don't understand it. A lot of that on the Steam forums right now, that game. It's like, dude, the game is slow. And that doesn't make it bad. It's just, it's not going to appeal to a lot of people. There's nothing wrong with that either. I think people have really, really weird ideas of, like, what people would like. I mean, if you've been playing Monster Hunter for 20 years, then yeah, not gonna mind it. But you gotta, like, look at it from the perspective someone who hasn't been playing that long.
Konnichiwa. この神に刺さる
Can't change the controls? Are you kidding me? Dude, I don't want to play with the analog stick. That is blasphemy for a 2D game. Why can't I change the controls? That's dumb. Play with the analog stick. Hate that. Hate when 2D games make you play like this. Lost Epic. I've only played this game for a few minutes. Very ugly. I don't even remember how to play it. It's just like no good games out right now. It's like no good games right now. I wish I could enjoy Monster Hunter. I really do. But I think those games are just, they suck to play. Character feels like fucking Piccolo with his training weights on. Something I enjoy watching people play it, but playing it myself, like I have the money to buy that game right now, but I tried it. I just didn't like it. Just lack the genetic capacity to play those games. Like, I just can't do it. Switch to PS4. I'll play some Basara. I'm probably just gonna call it a night. Hold on. Yeah, I just can't get into those games. The character just feels awful to control. I don't know, it just feels slow as molasses and clunky and unresponsive. I have a lot of things like that, you know, turn-based RPGs and stuff. Like I know those are really good too, but they just bore me to death. They don't immerse me at all. I'll watch someone play them, but like playing them myself, like I just can't stand it. That's kind of how I've always been with Monster Hunter. I've tried, but it just feels awful to play. Sure, a lot of people are like that though. Like fighting games. Fighting games are like that too. People love watching Tekken, but then like actually playing it is like fucking learning a new language. Like, that's kind of how I am with Monster Hunter. Like, I know they're great games. I know there's a lot of good in them, but just the way that they're designed, it's just not for me. That sucks because that's all fucking Capcom makes anymore is Monster Hunter. I tried it off a friend's account. I tried to get to the first fight. I'm like, dude, this character feels awful to control. like a little bit of a rude awakening. My friends, real life friends, they love Monster Hunter. They have like parties when the games come out and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I wish I could get in on this, but wasn't born with the Monster Hunter genes. They love those games to death. They treat those games like a lot of people treat Call of Duty, where it's like it's a fun social event where you play with people you know that like them, and you just have a fun night gaming. It's always kind of weird for me to be around them. Like, I think these games are dreadful to play, but I'm glad you guys are having fun. I can't get into it.
この後に及んでとぼけるつもりか。とぼけるなどとめっそうもござらん。覚えがないだと本気で言っているのか貴様。確かに我ら武田と井伊の間に戦がありました。しかしそれは戦の世の常。恨むのは筋違いでござる。大将戦の決着がつくまでみんな踏ん張ってよ。呼んでいないお方まで来ちゃった。いいね。襲ってきやがって。これ以上好きにさせるか。マグラ様の涙は枯れ果てた。その思い、男どもにわかるものか。拳で組み合うか。それでも私は負けないがな。拳での勝負ならば、それはそれで望むところ。よりによって俺が相手だわね。ほんとついてなかったよ、あんた。あらね、武田の成長もなめられちまったもんだね。
真田白隊迎え撃て。はっ。さてお前たち、楽しい忍び仕事のお時間だ。いや、お宅の相手してる場合じゃないんだよね。回れ右して帰ってくんないかな。勝ちたいのはお互い様ってか。うちら今結構忙しいんだけど、お宅空気読めてる？
私の約束の人はお前たち。
That's why I try to like Monster Hunter, because it's all they make anymore,
お
but
前たちは
I
お
don't know.
前たちのせいで。
まずっちまった。すまねえ大将。
This feels like an abusive relationship at this point.
真田が消えた。どこ行った？
Like when you know it's not gonna work, but you keep trying. You don't break up with the person. It's kind of like what Monster Hunter feels like to me.
踏ん張れよ大
It's
将。
an abusive relationship.
クラチなけだものめ。
Neither party is
そ
happy,
ん
but
なに返り討ちにされたい
too
か。
stubborn to break up.
次会う時は絶対に更生させてやる。覚えておけ。ナオトラの牙は抜けやしない。
そっちの親分殿へ、こっちの親分がやられました。ヒデ、それがしを追い詰めたあのナオトラ殿を破ったのか。左近と言ったか。覚えておこう。好きってのはこうやって引き込むもんだぜ。敵方よ、くじけんなかれ。熱き戦を貫こうぞ。頑張ります。みんな、サスケ、すまない。俺が不甲斐ないばかりに、いざとなれば十二門戦にて相打ち覚悟。
ともども守れ。今こそ門扉を塞ぐ岩尾とならん。
石田君が勝。芝の左近が打ち取った。
ついてこい左近。あの一団を殲滅する。
合点。4割くらいは何とかしてみせますって。これほどまでとは思うておりませなんだ。掴んでるだけじゃいつかなくしちまうんだ。我らではまるで歯が立たぬ。お頼み申す雪村様。まさに侵略すること火のごとく。震えているこの雪村の熱き魂が。運も実力って言うっしょ。つうわけで俺はこいつをバッチで鍛えてる的な。なるほど、掛け事も指導に違いないのでござろうか。よく見る。そう、弱点は俺たち男衆だぜ。なるほど。この雪村まだまだ未熟。まだまだ全てを緩めず参りましょうぞ。熱きことこの雪村のごとく、要たること親方様のごとく。はいはい、大城さん上げて上げて。見事はこの雪村負けて。
Trust me, the ninja guy was worse. And you couldn't use a Basara to make him go away. They patched that in later. If you played this game on PS4, you never had to experience getting the ninja like 5 times in a row and like not being able to play the game. The people hated it, so they made it so you can push the Basara button and it will just cancel the transformation. I think that was hardest part about playing this game. Is sometimes, you know, you need the Tanka medals to get all the unlockables and stuff. That's where all the unlockable content is. But sometimes the game would give you the ninja like 5 times in a row, and you just wonder like, why am I playing this game? Feels like I'm playing a gacha game, but I just keep getting shitty characters. I'm glad that they did that. I think a lot of people that first played this on PS4 because it's more accessible, they don't realize that. That's something that this game had at launch. It was added post-launch. They didn't really do much for this game. They did the DLC. They did like the bug fix and then that patch. Yeah, it was suffering. It's like, it's a cool idea, but the ninja is just massively undertuned compared to the other two transformations. The ninja just doesn't feel like he has any kind of gimmick that makes you want him. You know, Kanetsugu, the whole gimmick is that he can kill anything in one hit. Like, he can take down a swarm of bosses. He can take down all the bases by himself. But if he gets hit once, then he gets knocked out. And, like, that makes him interesting to get. But then the Rising Sun is, like, so much better than both of them combined. If they had balanced them out better, I think it wouldn't have felt as annoying, but at launch it was like, the only one you really wanted was the Rising Sun. Because the Rising Sun can just, like, run a train through the level, you can no damage it. You get the Rising Sun twice, that's enough to finish, like, almost any level in the game. Like, decent chunk of it at least. Kanetsugu also runs really slow too, so... Yeah, the ninja is just undertuned. They didn't really give him any kind of... something really fun to use it to, like, make him practical. He's just kind of there. I think the problem is that the other two transformations are always going to be stronger than your characters because, you know, they can take out bases fast stuff. But then, like, the ninja is a straight disadvantage. The only thing the ninja's good for is destroying bases, because he doesn't get staggered that easily. So it can be nice to get the ninja. If you have like a 3-tier base, basically guarantees that you can take out the base and still maintain the combo. Other than that, he's useless. If they ever did like a community balance patch for this game, I would make the ninja actually have a reason to be picked instead of having him feel like a punishment.
よし来たサスケ、この雪村任された。
こんなのおかしいぞ。ちくしょう、なんだこの野郎。つまんねえ、俺様一抜けた。定めらせんよ、定めらせんよ。
卑下などするな。そなたもまた一番星よ。いざ尋常に。もう終わっておっただと。武田が心得一つ、たぎること義のごとく。男のたぎる肉体こそ明日をつなぐ架け橋なのや。
ほう、では問うが、その炎は何のために燃やすものか。
出直せ。この雪村、今一度己の風林火山を見つめ直し候。大変だ。知りがたきこと影のごとし扉が開いてしまった。へへ、なるようになったってだけの話っしょ。敵軍は悔しゅうて歯がみしておるでしょうな。
The balancing on the transformations is, I think, the worst part. Rising Sun is better than all of the others combined. But even Kanetsugu has, like, there's times where you want him more. Actually, no, that's not true. You always want the Rising Sun, because it's better than the other ones in every way. That's pretty much the main flaw of the system, is that they didn't balance them out properly. You have 3 transformations and there's only one that you always want. And the others are worse in every way. It takes a lot of the fun out of it. Feels like they didn't really do a balanced pass on them. It's just weird to have one that the ship is like the boat is so much better. Because the boat can pretty much one-shot any officer too. If you aim the R1 close enough, they can't get out of it. It even goes through their Basara. It's like the most broken move in the game, outside of Kenshin stuff. Which is weird, because like, the characters themselves and their movesets are a lot better balanced. Tempted to buy the DLC for this right now. At the same time, there's an English patch. The problem is the PS3 emulators It's not trash. It's just trash for this game. Like it crashes constantly. It soft locks. The sound cuts out. It's not enjoyable to play. Far more likely, apparently it does work on PS3. I might just do that. My PS3 is over at my neighbor's house. I gave it to them to use. Might just play it on there. I've still got my HDCP splitter. Yeah, the English patch is really nice, but the people making it are really cool too. Some of them even come in here and watch me play it. It's just there's only one PS3 emulator, and it does not like Basara at all. Like it barely functions. It's classified as in-game. In-game basically means that the game will boot, like you can play it, but it has like critical errors or like performance issues. Frame rate wise, it's fine. I can upscale the game to like 1440p. It runs perfectly, but it's very unstable. There's lots of emulation issues with it. I was playing that a lot last month, but I realized it was starting to really stress me out. I stopped. It's like it just sucks that they're working really hard on that translation. It's pretty much everything required to play the game, meaning like the tutorials, all the items and stuff. That is translated. You can play the game and not know a lick of Japanese and get through. It's just the emulator it's torture to play. It really is. It's just a shitty situation. Yeah, there's nothing that can be done about it. The emulator team is gonna have to get into it, fix it. Till they do, I don't recommend playing that on emulator. As tempting as it may be, it's not worth the stress. Trust me. There's too much wrong with it. That emulator can run a lot of other games perfectly, even better than the original hardware. But I think the Basara games are just they really they do a lot of really weird stuff with Basara to make it run at 60 FPS, even on the PS3. And I think the emulator has problems with that. Yeah, Drakengard 3 is like 60 FPS, right? On emulator? I heard about that. I heard that happened recently. I watched a friend play through that, and that game was like 15 FPS at all times. It seemed like combat-wise it was pretty decent, but the hardware couldn't run it. That's interesting. I forgot about that. Heard some people talk about that. Yeah, PS3 was where that was that generation of consoles was when they got overly obsessed with graphical fidelity to the expense of the game actually functioning, like not running at 15 FPS when it's like a fast-paced action game. That was like the generation where that came into play. PS2, you know, they definitely did try to target 60 FPS most of the time. Depending on the game, they didn't always hit it, but usually, like, you know, the Tales games, for instance, World Map and Tales of Abyss is a slideshow, but you get into battle, it's stable 60. Then after the PS2 fizzled out and the 360 and PS3 came in, and like, we need to make this look beautiful. Too bad it runs at 10 FPS, and it's like barely what you would consider playable if you're sane. But luckily, the emulator is kind of changing that in some ways, but PS4 is kind of like that too, to be honest. Like, dude, I don't care. I don't care how many polygons you put on Spider-Man's left armpit. Like, make the game run better. Like, dude, I don't care if Spider-Man's left butt cheek has, like, 578,000 polygons. Like, it makes the game run like shit. Like, focus on functionality first. I think this next generation is going to be really good for games. Because the hardware is not going to be a bottleneck anymore. And I'm like, dude, I don't care how many follicles Kratos has on his beard. Like, the game runs like shit. Got that far in and then crashed. RPCS3, I can't switch to it. My recording software doesn't like it. I'll set that up later. Probably see if anyone's on grid. If not, I'm gonna go to bed. I don't feel like playing Final Fantasy right now, because I know I'm in a big-ass forced walking section. That shit's gonna make me fall asleep at the wheel. Need some action. I haven't hated Final Fantasy Remake, but man, pacing in that game is something special.
What's your opinion? Fight! Prepare the palace for my return!
Nice. I like the people that say that the Final Fantasy remake, they did that to have more narrative. I'm like, yes, that's part of it, but you can't say that's all. It's because the PS4 sucks. Like, they can't... They can't stream the assets fast enough off a stock PS4 hard drive. Yeah, the pacing in that game is abysmal. I don't hate playing it, but I have to be in the mood to sit through all that shit. I'm just like not right now. I think it would be better for everybody if the second part is what I think it will be, and it's not going to be on last gen. Like, please don't put that on the PS4. I don't want to slowly crawl. I can't talk right now. I don't want to slowly crawl a ladder or anything. Like, actually, the best video games are ones that don't have ladders. Ladders are like a terminal disease in video games. They're never good. I think Metal Gear Solid 3 proved that. That's like the worst ladder. Best video game protagonist is Gene from God Hand because he just jumps up the ladder instantly. He doesn't have to climb it. What a god. Is this the only person that's on? It's no fun to fight. Should not have booted this up again.
Weakling! Zigzag!
Sure you can!
He's not letting me tick through. I tried to EX! Oh man, good match. Good match. My EX didn't come out. I had a bar. I call bullshit there, game. That was mine right there. EX didn't come out. Oh well, we'll count that as a win. I don't know what the hell happened. My EX didn't come out. I would have chipped him. He got up with the normal. I would have beat it. Oh well. Please give me someone else. Tired of getting zoned out. Nope, you're just gonna give me the same person over and over. That's when I get tired of playing this game. Same two people. God of War has the forced walking sections too. I never played that game.
Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale.
Of course, Magic Pixel.
Garbage. Shall we dance?
Pinwheel chaos.
How are you still alive? No health. I'm tired of fighting this guy. Give me someone else. Bullshit, look at that health bar. They could have had some momentum there, but no.
Crimson Hawk Ranger! It's morphin' time! Check this out!
You're not gonna let me tick throw, are you? Never mind.
This is it.
Ooh! Ooh! Alright. Back in it. Nice. Got some good mix there. He actually let me tick throw once. Good players in this game don't let you tick throw. You get so much off it. You can tag at any time, so a throw can lead to a combo, even if it's scaled. I think I'll do arcade mode, then I'm gonna hop off for tonight. There's no one else on right now. Those were pretty good matches, though.
Shall we dance? Let's finish this! Maximum ninjetti! Out of sight!
Back off! Time for action!
This is for you! Looks like you could use a little... Slipstream! Over here! Out of the way! I'll turn things around. Slipstream over here. Out of the way. More for Slipstream over here. Out of Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale.
Now it's my turn. Honto!
Why is this game so good? I haven't really wanted to buy any other fighting games. Kind of just been playing this. It's gonna be at least one more season for this too, apparently. Really interested in who they'll add. This season was pretty unorthodox. Wouldn't be surprised if next couple ads are like more mainstream.
Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale. Over here. Over here. Out of sight. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Time for here's the finale.
No, they added two villains, and they added Ninja Adam this season, which is like people wanted Rita, yes, but Candelira, like that's a really weird, unorthodox character. Villain from a recent season. Not Zordon era, which is like what a lot of people want. Not one that's well known. I like that they do that though. I don't want 30 versions of Tommy. I just strongly suspect that next season they probably will go more mainstream. Who they choose.
Over here! Out of the way! Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Here's the finale! Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Here's the finale!
Now this is like the only franchise fighting game where I'm very invested in who they add because I watch a lot of the source material. These guys do a lot better job than Dragon Ball FighterZ. They only have 2 versions of Tommy. There's not 18 of them. That's an improvement, if you ask me. They have a lot of really cool characters in this game that like aren't super popular.
Over here! Out of the way! Over here! Out of the way! Touches for you!
Spirit of the lion.
Shall we dance?
Fuck.
Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale.
Fight! You're not supposed to be here.
I'll take care of this. Out of the way!
And may the power protect you all.
Right back! Shall we dance? Follow my lead! Check the finale!
You ain't
It's morphin' time! Tatsumaki Seppuku!
dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale. It's morphin' time. Morphin' time.
Double morphin' time. Like how he sounds exactly the same as he did on the show. Adam only came back twice. He only came back twice. Both times he came back, it was fucking awesome. A lot of the other characters that came back got much worse send-off than he did. He knew when to end it. He got the best send-off out of anybody. Finally becoming a leader that he deserved to be. None of this come back and then don't give them any lines, so it's like there's no reason for them to come back at all. They did a good job with Adam. Like, he doesn't need to come back again, in my opinion. As much as I love him too.
Out of the way. You have failed. Over here. Slipstream. Out of over here. Slipstream. Out of slipstream. Over here. Out of the way. Shall we dance? Follow my lead. Here's the finale. Over here! Victory is fun! Out of the way! Over here! Out of shall we dance? You again! You again! Show me your stuff. And may the power protect you all. Sure you can! It's forfeit time! Out of my way! Sure you can! KO.
That's gonna do it for tonight, folks. Got my tag combo quota for the day. Knew I said I was gonna play Final Fantasy tonight, but unfortunately I stopped before a long ass forced walking section. I'm like, I just can't do it. Maybe once I get past that, we'll continue. Do have some money to buy something new. It's just there's like nothing to really get right now, so we'll see. Might look into some DLC or something. X2 comes out in like 2 weeks. That'll keep me occupied for like a day or two. Other than that, it's gonna be just the usual stuff. I'll see you guys later. Yeah, I'll be doing post Takai Odyssey, Grid, Otherworld Legends. Probably start playing that more at home. Yeah, other than that, it's just dry period. Kind of like I'm working with what's available, but right now, not a whole lot. So thanks for understanding. I mean, I've got some money in my PayPal right now. I got paid from Twitch yesterday, and I got that donation. So like, I could buy something. It's just like I have to look and see what's on sale. See if I can find something cheap to kind of tide over this month. Actually, Mass Builder update comes out tomorrow. Have not played this game in a long time. I think this is the patch where they're making the melee combat better. So I want to look into this. Trying to go back down to where they were mentioning it. This game is kind of cool. It's just melee combat sucked. They did a really poor job of balancing ranged and melee, but this patch is supposedly going to change that. I might play this some more later today, just to remember how to play it. I haven't played it in months. Yeah, here we go. I'm not gonna read through all of this, but I hope they knock it out of the park with this update, because this game, it feels really rough, but it's got a ton of potential, especially since Gundam Breaker's dead. There's a lot of people saying that Gundam Breaker 4 is going to get announced and released this year. Probably like E3 or TGS or something. But like, if they can definitely carve out a niche for themselves if they get this up to par before that happens. A lot of people hated the last Gundam Breaker. It was a piece of shit. The third one I really liked. I really liked that game, but the frame rate really ruined it for me. Just kind of hoping they would put that game on PC, but they never did. This looks really cool. Ugh. Yeah, this update comes out today. Not today, but tomorrow. Pretty sure they go by US time, even though this game is I believe this is a Thai game. I think they're from Thailand. I seem to remember that. Pretty sure they go by US time. So tomorrow I'll be checking this out. Today probably just be more of the same. Catch you guys later.